the Braves have a former GM that nobody can pronounce his name, but it's John and then something else. Just kidding. Coppolella, I believe is how you pronounce it.
I
He
think
has
so.
been reinstated from the ineligible list. This means that he received a lifetime ban from baseball in 2017 for circumventing the international signing rules between 2015 and 2016. Rob Manfred has come out and said, quote, "We can confirm that Mr. Coppolella has been reinstated. Given the more than 5 years he spent on the ineligible list, the contrition he expressed, and the other steps he took in response to this matter." Here's my question to you, Brad.
Okay.
Of all the people who've ever received a lifetime ban from baseball and who have expressed an adequate level of contrition, does this guy fall in the top 3 names?
Now, I don't honestly, I'm going to say I don't know, just because they didn't release any letter, right? Like they released the Pete Rose letter, and I'm sure it's Pete Rose's people who released the letter.
Yeah.
I don't think this guy's people released a letter saying, this is what he said to the commissioner, and this is what we're citing to be reinstated. That's not a very long lifetime ban. First off, 5 years.
Nah, come on.
But also, like, I don't know. I certainly wouldn't hire him as if I was in a front office. Like, I'd probably hire what's his name? Who was Jeffrey Luhnow? Was he the one who was
Yeah.
the GM for the Astros?
Yeah.
I would hire him far before I'd hire this guy.
For sure.
Because it's clear that the Braves don't need him. Didn't need him.
No. Yeah.
That they actually got better once he was gone.
So I agree with you, and I think that that's an interesting part of the story, but not nearly as interesting as having overturned a lifetime ban. Come on. You can't issue a lifetime. This almost diminishes the weight of lifetime ban.
Yeah, I would think it does. Yeah.
That's what bothers me.
Yeah, because as I was sitting reading about this, I was like, so I am like firm in the mud about Pete Rose not getting his lifted. But at the same time, though, like if you're going to give somebody a lifetime ban that only lasts 5 years, but you're not going to consider somebody else's lifetime ban, or somebody who has a lifetime ban who is no longer alive,
who was never found as having done anything wrong ever.
Yeah.
Merely privy to at least one conversation, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm upset.
That was the one that got me more than the other one.
That's what I'm not talking about. Pete Rose.
Okay, good.
No,
because we've been there.
About Joe Jackson.
Yeah, Shoeless Joe. I mean, I feel like he at least deserves a look at this point, so he can get into the Hall.
There's literally no evidence to support that he had anything to do in throwing that game, that series. Nothing. Yeah. He played brilliantly.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Oh man. So that's my only beef with this is Rob Manfred has again taken a weird left-hand turn or step into what the crap by calling something a lifetime ban and then revoking the lifetime ban and reinstating somebody. I don't care if he ever works in baseball ever again. That's different. The big problem for me is if we're like, are we giving these out lightly? Is that the problem?
It sure seems like it. It sure seems like
come on.
Well, I mean, you could have appeased you could have appeased baseball fans by giving Carlos Correa, Jose Altuve, and Alex Bregman a lifetime ban, and then 2 years later saying, "Okay, that's fine."
Yeah. Yeah. But that would have been just else, as wrong as this.
Carlos Beltran, anybody else.
Why don't you give him a 3 to 5 year suspension? What? And the same with this guy. Okay, so he tinkered with the system, he broke the rules or whatever, and you're going to reinstate him 5 years later? Just suspend him for 5 years. They did it with Bauer, and they cut his in half too.
Yeah, it's true. He was suspended
for 2
years.
What's going on?
Well, and this is the thing too, is that the one with Major League Baseball, or the one with Bauer between him and Major League Baseball, that was cut short by an arbitrator. An arbitrator said you cannot suspend him for this time, and which we said like forever ago.
Yeah, it was way too long. Yeah,
it was way too long. And then But this one was Rob Manfred who made this decision.
Yeah.
Not an arbitrator being like, nah, hold up. No, this is Rob Manfred being like, second thought.
It's disgusting.
Because this was on his watch. Because this was Manfred's like first year, 2016?
Something like that. Yeah, it was
So he would have been the one
during
who
his tenure.
suspended him.
Right.
This was not a Bud Selig suspension.
So here's and this is the problem. It's like, can we trust Rob Manfred? I mean, we've gone back and forth. We've gathered differing opinions. We've understood it from all sorts of different empathetic angles. And here's another piece of evidence that makes me wonder whether we as the fans can trust him. And I know he's not working for us. I got it.
Right,
I know.
Right.
Well,
this is the thing too, is somebody does not have to be a business owner for you to not trust the way they operate in a business.
Bingo.
Right? You can have a high level manager who you don't trust in a business. And if the fans do not trust Rob Manfred with the way he's answering to the owners and the way he's running the league based on A, what they're telling him, and B, what they're not telling him, because I doubt the owners had a whole lot to do with this, because this is a commissioner's office thing, as far as I understand. There is a high level of distrust with fans and the commissioner. And I understand that's just the way sports go. Like right now, Adam Silver, I almost called him Daniel Silver, but I knew that was wrong. Adam Silver at the NBA is probably the most trusted commissioner in major professional sports right now, in North America, at least. Roger Goodell, no, because the NFL's all about itself and nobody likes Roger Goodell. From what I understand, the NHL commissioner is not in a good place, but either is Rob Manfred. It's like,
no.
I think I would trust Roger Goodell over Manfred, and I can't remember the NHL commissioner's name right now, but
I don't know either.
Despite everything, it's weird.
Just bad.
Look,
it's not. The optics are terrible here.
Yeah.
Which is why, baseball family, we bring it to your attention, not to drag you down, but to make sure you're informed.